Hello, everyone. I salute you. I welcome you on this beautiful Sunday, August 27, 2023. I am Madam Anireju Erewa. I welcome you again to my channel, Anireju News. Please like, share, and subscribe. Today's show goes to the people of coastal region who are daft, who are not paying attention to the freedom wind that is blowing, trending, the Biafra freedom. They are the one that this show is for. The coastal region people who just don't care. They don't care about the bad conditions, air pollutions from oil spills of the major oil companies that have destroyed the environment. They have used the oil to destroy the land. Fishes are no longer in the river. Coastal region that used to produce healthy fish is no more. They have polluted the whole thing. Disease from health hazard, bad roads, no jobs, lowered standard of education. Yes. Just to mention a few. And you have those coast ones just day to day, they have become content with the miserable conditions of life that the Islamic Nigeria have placed them in. And all they do is laze around, being idle, just gazing in a deja vu world from day to day. And freedom, the wind, the breeze of freedom, Biafra freedom is blowing. But because they are so content with the Islamic Nigeria Republic, it matters not to them anymore. Freedom matters not to them anymore. Yes. Pay attention. Pay attention to your environment. Because these coastlands who are daft, who don't care, who are not even paying attention to the wind, the breeze of freedom blowing, you're gonna go to sleep in Nigeria. Don't be surprised and wake up in Biafra. Is that when you become convinced? Is that? Pay attention. Pay attention. Yes. So these coastlands who are daft, who don't care, the world that revolves around them is the world of the Islamic Nigeria Republic, has become their world. A world that is cursed, a world that is doomed, a world that does not produce, a world that does not develop, a world that is stagnant. Yes. That is the Islamic Nigeria Republic world, that coastlands who are not paying attention to the wind of Biafra freedom that is blowing, and they have become content with a world that, if they are not careful, yes, if you are not careful, this world of Islamic Republic of Nigeria, yes, you're gonna be blown and gone with the wind if you're not paying attention. Pay attention, for the freedom of Biafra is not far away at all. It's closer than you think. So, you will need to wake up. You have become so content in a compounded bundles of the Islamic Nigeria Republic, bundles of lies and deceit. The media, yes, spreading propaganda lies against Biafra. Hateful propaganda that started in the north. They started it. They originated this hateful propaganda against Biafra. That's where because it is all about northern first. Northern first. That's what the Nigeria is all about. So there is a lot of intimidation. The British, intimidation, mastermindation, brought about by Frederick Lugard. The British mercenary that was becoming of no use to the British. he brought this, which I did touch on it in my episode 1. And I'm going to continue to make reference to it in most of my episodes. So it will be sinking in your head. The Coasterners who are daft, who are confused about the Biafra struggle, the freedom, your freedom, to save your generation. So you begin to pay attention. Brought about by him, Frederick Lucas, brought this British Royal Niger Company business, British business, brought it to West Africa for the purpose to rob and destroy the entire of the eastern region known as Biafra, or Bight of Biafra, where the sun rises, that includes the coastal. And I always wonder, how is it that coastal Biafra appears to stand on the sideline all the time? The doubter ones. There are those who are waking up, and kudos to them. The doubter ones, those who are in doubt, who are so, they don't care. They don't care about the sad condition. They stand on the sideline. As other West African countries and the upland Biafra have firmly stood up to challenge the evil mission of UK, France, US in Africa. And they are now saying enough is enough. They are now saying down with the big thieves who for over 100 years have robbed Africa and are still robbing Africa, especially West Africa, have been robbing Biafra dry, have been robbing coastal and sucking coastal region very dry. And coastal, the doubter ones, the ones who are doubt that I am talking to you, you just you sit there and do sit down look. You sit there and do sit down look. Yes, sit down look. This is what you're doing. And Biafra freedom wave is blowing. You are sitting down there doing sit down look, instead of doing sit at home. Instead of doing sit at home, which is a right, civil disobedience. Everything has become money. Money. Where is the money? Where is the money? I ask. Have you ever asked yourself? Everything is money. Freedom is very costly. But you don't, the doctors, they don't want to, you don't want to be in the freedom battle. But it's all about money. Money. Everything now money. Instead of doing sit at home. You go the market. How much are you bringing home? But your civil disobedient right, is your voice, is your will, is to let the world know, you are exercising your right to let the world know of the sufferings that the Islamic Nigeria Republic has brought on you. The hardship, the maiming, the ethnic cleansing and political extermination that you as a coastal face in the Islamic Republic, Nigeria. I have 4 video clips to show you today. The first video you are about to watch, you are going to see, is about the Warri pipeline. Warri pipeline. And the strangers who came, and the underground pipeline to steal Warri pipeline, that the strangers came to confiscate. Yes. The Warri pipeline, are they calling it Warri pipeline outside of Warri? Or they gave it a different description? What name did they now, how did they describe Warri pipeline outside of Warri, outside of Biafra? How? So, we're going to see. Let's watch this video together.
Niger have slapped Emmanuel Macron and Tinubu in their face. The sub-Saharan pipeline has been set ablaze in Niger Republic. The sub-Saharan pipeline, which carries natural gas and crude oil from Nigeria straight to France, was set ablaze today in Niger Republic. Last week, the military coup leader of Niger told ECOWAS in France to remove the sub-Saharan pipeline and redirect it. They said they don't want the sub-Saharan pipeline passing through their country. But unfortunately, Tinubu and France were unable to remove the sub-Saharan pipeline, and it was set ablaze today, August 16, 2023. Just in case you don't know about the sub-Saharan pipeline is a pipeline leaving from Warri, Nigeria, passing through Niger, passing through Algeria, and carrying natural gas to France. Do you know what the natural gas is used for? The natural gas is used to produce petrol. While petrol price is high in Nigeria, Tinubu is sending the natural resources that produce petrol to France for the French people to live good life while Nigerians suffer. As you can see in the picture, this is the explosion of the sub-Saharan pipeline currently in Niger today, August 16. Guys, what are your thoughts? Do you think that Nigerian took a sensitive decision? Drop a comment respectfully.
My people, constituents who are daft, who don't care about what's going on, who don't care. I don't care. You heard it. You heard it in the video. The Warri pipeline outside of Warri is described in the caption in the video, is described as Tinubu pipeline. Strangers that came to confiscate Warri pipeline that is in Warri, your backyard, your region. Strangers came to confiscate it underground. And outside of once he gets out of the Warri Biafra Eastern Region territory, they called it Tinubu pipeline. That's how they describe it. Tinubu pipeline of the Islamic Nigeria. This is what they call Warri pipeline. That is the caption given to it. Yes, that is the caption that they gave to Warri pipeline. Constituents who are daft don't care about what's going on. You have heard it in the video. Warri pipeline. Maybe you wake up because you don't care. Hey, Warri gets pipeline. Warri, you get a pipeline. But your pipeline is not described as Warri pipeline. It's not described as pipeline from Eastern region. It's not described as pipeline, Biafra pipeline. They call it Tinubu pipeline of the Islamic Nigeria Republic. Okay. And in case, if you don't know, Tinubu wife, Remi, in case if you don't know this, she's a Chekiri. Yes, Tinubu wife, Remi, she's a Chekiri. And if Tinubu wife say he not be Chekiri, she can let the world know. Okay. Prince Sam Amuka, the owner of Vanguard, he is a Chekiri. Now Sapele, nine, then Bona. But even the Vanguard newspaper, not be Sapele launch am. Where did Prince Amuka go launch Vanguard? Na Yoruba land. Everything about Prince Amuka now na Yoruba. Now they write, you all go, you are reading things. He is a Chekiri. Then, Asari Dokubo, he claimed he's an Islam man. And he is an experiment of Islam. He is put there to be guiding the pipeline that strangers came, the Warri pipeline that strangers came to take away, to confiscate, to take away. Asari Dokubo guides this pipeline. He claim he's Izo. So there is this saying that in order for a stranger to come into the house, to destroy the house, to wreck the house, to do havoc in the house, it has to take an insider to make that possible. Tinubu wife, she is Ichekiri. The only time Tinubu wife will want to let people know that she is Ichekiri is when there is a campaign. Then she will tell people she is Ichekiri. I know. I've seen video of her where I know. She is Ichekiri. Her husband is Tinubu, who happened to be a Yoruba. And then she doesn't even answer her Ichekiri name. She answers her Yoruba name, Remi. Then Prince Amuka, that one is the Vanguard News, who writes all kinds of propaganda. He is Ichekiri. Then Asari Dokubo. Just to mention a few of how insider plays big role in bringing outsiders, strangers, to cause disaster. Here we go. Warri Pipeline. Warri Pipeline outside of Warri is described as Tinubu pipeline. So does it mean that Vanguard didn't know this? Didn't know that Warri Pipeline is now described as Tinubu pipeline of the Islamic Republic Nigeria outside of Warri? Does it mean Asari Dokubo, who is guiding this pipeline, didn't he wants to tell the world that this pipeline, they put him there to be guiding outside of Warri, outside of the territory of Biafra? They don't call it Warri Pipeline. They call it Tinubu pipeline of Islamic Republic of Nigeria. And Tinubu is Yoruba. So you can see how insiders are bringing strangers to destroy Coastal. So Coastals who are daft, who just want to sit there, we don't care. We don't care. Warri not they carry last. Warri not they carry last. But Tinubu, you don't come carry your pipeline for Warri. You don't come carry and go. You carry and go now in name am Tinubu pipeline. Outside, before your eyes, before your nose, Tinubu don't come carry pipeline. Go in wife Remi wey be Ichekiri. All of them, they are all. He want talk say no, say her husband. The pipeline, when he even come from her own Ichekiri territory, Biafra, now her husband name, neither they call him outside. Does it mean that Remi go talk say he no know this? Okay then, here una go. So make una the Coastals who are daft. I'm talking to those ones who are daft. You need to pay attention to what's going on in your surroundings. Okay? So, if not, Tinubu wife, Vanguard, Asari Dokubo, all of them with the strangers, they're just going to blow you away into the wind before you know it. So, wake up. So that is that. The next video you are about to watch shows how the Islamic Republic Nigeria, the Islamic Republic Nigeria is a puppet of the British. It's not hiding, because the British created the Islamic Republic Nigeria. And so, because the British created the Islamic Republic Nigeria, everything about the Islamic Republic Nigeria is British that tells them what to do. It has to be approved by the British, UK. So, this video you are about to watch shows how the Islamic Republic of Nigeria works against Africa. Have to always work in the interest of UK and the Western world that wants to always see the downfall of Africa, wants to always see Africa that produces the resources that they are using to develop themselves, and yet they describe Africa as the third world. So this is what the Islamic Republic of Nigeria is there for the British. So you're going to hear for yourself, and let's watch the video, and let's hear the message that Black nations have for the Islamic Republic Nigeria and all those who choose to call themselves Nigerians.
This video for Nigerians. Nigerians, you better be careful. You know, we as black people scatter around the world. We still remember slavery. And if you want to join with the colonizers, if there's a war in Africa, if French launch any war against Africans, and you Nigerians join it, we, the black people, I know a lot of black people, would come and kill some of you Nigerians. Yeah? Any Nigerians that support this with the French government, the colonizers, yeah? We are coming to Africa just as though people volunteer to fight in Ukraine. We are coming. We black people from the other side of the world are coming to fight and kill every Nigerians that support the French. We don't forget where we're coming from as black people. And some of you Nigerians, look at your president. Look at your whole president. But when you leave Nigeria, you go to America, you go to England, you go to Canada, you want to act as if you're so intellectual. Especially try to show off on African Americans. When you leave, when you don't have a good president, just be careful. If any Nigerians that launch any attack on any African country, we are coming to fight. Because we want to get rid of you who try to set us back as black people. Yes, we are coming. Millions of black people going to pour into Africa just to kill out some of you. Kill both you, the French, who try to set back Africa in any shape or form. So Nigerians, you better set your government straight and don't try to set back Africa with those colonizers, because we are going to butcher you people. Because we still hungry and upset about slavery. And if you want to set back Africans that way, we are coming. We are coming by the thousands. And you already have Boko Haram there that don't support your government. So we're going to come. So just divert, just change up your ways. We are coming. Yes, we are coming. This is for Nigeria.
You heard it. You heard it loud and clear in that video. The Islamic Republic Nigeria might as well be described as a disguised dagger of the UK, France, US, and the Arab world to pierce and cut Africa and shatter Africa to pieces, to pierce the ribs of Africa and the black nation of the world for its masters, the UK. You heard the warning. You heard it. Now, black nations around the world that understands the nasty politics of Nigeria have sent a warning message to the Islamic Republic Nigeria. So, our Nigerians, those who call themselves Nigerian. So, if Nigeria happened to you, constituents who are daft, who are not paying close attention, who are not even paying attention to the wind of Biafra freedom that is blowing, who will go to bed at night as Nigeria and they will wake up in Biafra, who are not. If Nigeria happened to you outside, you should know why. You heard the video. You should know why. And if Nigeria happened to you outside of the territory where you are so content, where your world revolves around what the Islamic Republic of Nigeria set for you. If Nigeria happened to you outside, where do you run to? Who do you run to? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Have you? Have you? Those who have died for Nigeria, the Islamic Republic Nigeria, those who have died for it, who served the Islamic Republic Nigeria, who again they killed them because they said they did something. They always say this. They said, Nigeria is not worth dying for. So if Nigeria happened to you outside, where do you run to? Ask yourself that question. All right? Okay. The third video you are about to watch shows how Nigeria is working closely with France to bring terrorists from other countries into West Africa to fight for France. Yes, to fight for France. Wearing Nigeria military uniform. Please, see the video. See the video. It is in French, the way the description is in French, but they also put the translation in English, which I will say what the translation is. That is written in English. I will say it after you and I, we have watched the video. So this is the video. Send the video. Now, this is the translation, the way they wrote it in English. The translation of the video is France made terrorists from other countries dressed in Nigerian army uniform to enter Niger through Benin, Togo. So you can see the Islamic Nigeria Republic coastlands who are daft, who are not paying attention to what's going on. You don't pay attention to what Nigeria activities are outside. They are killing you in your own territory. You're not paying attention. Freedom wind is blowing. You're not paying attention. It's money, market. Go get money. The money, you don't have it. When suffering comes to your doorstep, you don't even see the Islamic Republic Nigeria to be there for you. And freedom, when you get out, that you'll be able to take control of your own. No, underground will not be happening anymore. You are not paying attention. So you are seeing the activities of Nigeria outside. It's being brought to you. Vanguard and Nigeria media, they are not going to let you know this. They are not going to let you know this. Because they themselves are puppets. Yes. So, you've seen it. The fourth video clip you are about to watch is the shame and the height of wickedness of the Islamic Republic Nigeria, working with France to demolish Africa. Yes, to demolish Africa, because they know Africans are woken up. West African have woken up. They put their foot down and say, we can develop. And France didn't like that. So what did France do? They always have Nigeria. Even when US went to wage war several years ago with Somalia in East Africa, Mogadishu, where did they go? Nigeria. Where Mogadishu teach Nigeria a very serious lesson, where they killed, they murdered a lot of Nigerian military who go. So Nigeria is always there for the countries, the Western world, that doesn't like Africa to develop. They don't want Africa to become a nation that can be reckoned with. Yet the resources, that's where it's coming from. So let's watch what happened. Let's watch what happened. France. Let's watch what Tinubu. How Tinubu government is working with France to demolish Africa. Here is the video.
Unfortunately, I believe, or I suppose, these are the people that the president of Nigeria is going to fight to support. Burkina Faso said, please, we will mine our minerals by ourselves and you can come and buy from us. And now look at what they're doing. They're leaving Burkina Faso and they are destroying all their vehicles. See how that guy just shook his head. In other words, even if you're leaving, Mr. Frenchman, even if you're leaving, why don't you just give this to us as a gift? Why don't you leave it to us as a gift? So the purpose for which these French people were actually in Burkina Faso or anywhere in Africa is to exploit and destroy the whole of Africa. So get out of Africa. Just get out. Get out of Africa. You are wicked people. You are just bad. This black guy standing right there probably has been working with you guys for a long time. Why don't you just say, okay, we're leaving. Your government has asked us to leave. You know, we give one of these vehicles to you as a gift. We leave it for you. We give it to you as a gift. But look at what they're doing. In other words, if you're asking us to leave, we are leaving. Then we're not leaving anything behind. We're going to destroy everything. Wickedness. This is wicked. This is wrong. This is bad. Okay? This is not good. It is not good. And it's so unfortunate. All right, Mr. Tinubu or whatever you are called, go ahead and fight. Fight for these people. And God will reply you. Go fight for these wicked people. For these conscienceless people. Go fight for them. And make sure that if you go into war, Mr. President, let your son be at the front line, okay? That's what I'm going to advise you.
Good job.
Make sure that Sheyi or whatever your son is called is a part of this war. Let him also go to battle. Let him join the army. And let me quickly remind you, Niger is waiting for you. More than 10,000 of Nigerians have enlisted themselves into the army. They want to fight for their country. Go kill them. Go destroy them for these idiots.
You've seen it. You've seen it. That is the Nigeria Republic. That is the Islamic Republic, Nigeria. It's not for your interest. It's not for the interest of Africa. It's not for the interest of West Africa. It's not for the interest of Biafra. It's not for the interest of Eastern region. It's not for your interest, Coastal. Coastal who are daft, who don't care about what's happening. The Islamic Republic of Nigeria that your world revolve around don't care. They don't. As long as they get your resources to use, that's all they care about, not you. So if you continue to do, I don't care, now waiting, I beg freedom, this Babiala, then when they come, where they day for street, they beg for money. How are they going to be getting money? The little money when you get, you will go and give it to them. They are your masters. The British put them there to be your masters. Then on the street, they are beggars. And then the little money that you have, you will take it and give to them. They tell you, don't buy their cows. They are doing all kinds of stuff with the cow. They don't eat cow, they eat ram. Have you ever asked yourself that question? How is it that this Islamic Republic Nigeria, they don't eat cow, the Fulanis? They forbid to eat cow, they eat ram, but they bring the cow to you. And then you buy the cow. And only God knows what they are doing with the cows. You are not paying attention to videos that is going on. They do all kinds of abominable things with the cows. And then they come, they sell the cow to you. They do suya. They do what you call kilishi, where they kill. They even gave it the name Kilishi. That's the name they gave to it. And then you are told, don't go and be buying this cow. Even that's when you come out at night and be walking on the street looking for suya to buy. And Kilishi, after you eat the Kilishi, only God knows the disease you get from it. So you've seen it. All they need is your resources and turn you into mumu, into what concerns them. It's not their region, so they don't care. If you show that you care about your region, that's why the Biafra, they don't want it to come, because they know when Biafra comes, you care about it. Yes. Meanwhile, the British that created the Islamic Republic Nigeria, they used religion to destroy your spiritual, natural way of thinking, of doing things before Frederick Lugard brought this British Royal Niger Company that has totally destroyed. And then this religion that they brought, Coastlands, you know, you no longer think from a spiritual context. Religion is, religion, what religion is telling you. Give your sheik. It there for Bible. The Bible now talk am. He said, when they slap your sheik, heavy slap, he said, give the other sheik to slap. Then he said, forgive who slap you and who is doing harm to you, who is doing havoc. And you know the Bible is written by them. It's written by man. Forgive that person. Forgive the offender who is coming to take your pipeline and turning the name into Tinubu outside. Forgive 70 times, 70 times, 70 times. So since the creation, Frederick Lugard faked out this fraudulent Nigeria, you can see what religion has done. The religion is not letting you pay attention, because you go to church and then you listen to gospel and then you come out, you see what's happening and all the disaster that has come, and you are forgiven. You keep forgiving. Forgive 70 times, 70 times, 70 times. You know what that, multiply that and see how many times you will be forgiven who offended you, who robbed you, who stole from you, who destroyed you, who don't want you to have your freedom. You'll be forgiven. And then you go to church. There is one hymn. It's a very, when they are singing this hymn in church, now heaven and earth, calm you, my Lord, and keep you calm. In all the miseries and pains and the disaster and the destruction that they have brought on you, you're telling the Lord to keep you calm. And you know that is not human. It's not natural. It's not spiritual. So, constants, religion has also taken away from you, those who adapt, your spiritual sense of thinking. It is a psychology of religion that has taken over your mental state of mind. So it doesn't let you see the destruction. It's time to wake up, Coastal. It's time to wake up. Yes, it is time to wake up. Wake up before it is too late. Okay? And don't be fooled, because Biafra, the freedom of Biafra, is right. It's not far away. Wake up before you will be gone with the wind. Before the Islamic Republic Nigeria, the wind will blow you away into thin air. Wake up. And as always, a word is enough for the wise. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Anireju News. If you would like to donate to charity humanitarian, you can do so to my Cash App. Thank you.